Good morning. This is the 60 Seconds to Serenity with Gregg Hammond on Saturday, December 30th. We're almost to the end of the year here. And this is a special Saturday, 60 Seconds to Serenity that I'm doing. Just because we're getting close to the end of the year. I've had a couple of times that I popped on here and noticed that the privacy setting that I had for my live video was set over to the DC guitar lessons page. So it was only set for that audience and it wasn't going out on a public post, but I fixed that. So 60 Seconds to Serenity, we've been working on this since October. Almost every single day I've been on here sharing the tools so that you can create your calm and serene mind using your breath. And using the power of gratitude and your affirmations. The gratitude list, 10 things each day that you're writing down, and I'm doing mine with my non-dominant hand. And we were doing a non-dominant hand exercise specifically for each day, right? And I wrote on there today in non-dominant hand that it's non-dominant hand exercise. But you can see the name, you put your name, you put the day, the week, and the month, the number on the calendar, and you put sunrise, sunset, the wind, and the humidity. And we started, if you're just tuning in and checking this out, then we started with one thing at a time. And you can go back through these videos, they're posted here. And I have my production team taking all the videos of the 60 Seconds to Serenity and putting them together. I'll have them up on my YouTube channel. Also, along with the free guitar lessons, I'll be putting those videos, they'll be putting those videos together. So the free guitar lessons for beginners who want to get started the right way, those will be up. I'll have those posted. And then also all of these videos for the 60 Seconds to Serenity. Somebody asked me, how much television I watch, and I said, oh, well, actually none. And it's because I don't like the news that I see out there, and I don't like the content that's on most television shows and the commercials. So I like good news, right? And so for you, the good news is that your life just got a whole lot easier if you're tuning into 60 Seconds to Serenity. If you have been tuning in, then you've probably noticed a little bit of a shift if you've been doing these exercises, right? Somebody asked me what I'm reading currently, because they heard that I mentioned that I do my 60 Seconds to Serenity sometimes right after I've been reading, and sometimes just before. And so what I've been reading is in this particular book by Thomas Troward, I'm reading The Hidden Power, and from The Hidden Power, I'm reading the chapter number 11 there, Yourself. And I actually have that in another whole page. It's a little bit easier to read, and I take notes and write stuff in there, and I read every day. I have different reading partners that I work with, people I'm coaching, that we go through and work on that. Coming up into 2018, hopefully you have some things you've written down. We talked about writing down some goals, a list of 100 things that you want to do, not for 2018, 100 things that you want to do in life. And out of those 100, select a couple of things and set a couple of achievable goals that are going to really push you, right? But a couple of goals for 2018, and realize that it is an ongoing, consistent process of reaching your goal. If you want to do a 90-day challenge with Keep, it is a workout, and we're setting a goal. I have a ton of people who are joining in. Over 1,000 people are joining in on this 90-day challenge with the goal of shedding off some pounds and getting into shape, right, in 90 days. And so it's an exercise routine, and there are supplements, and there's a booklet. You get all of this. If you're interested, just leave a message here and let me know. The Keep Smiling, you can get those cards. These cards are from the Keep Smiling movement, and I've done my first of 4 books on the Keep Smiling, Shift Happens. Those books are up on Amazon if you like those. So the calm, serene mind is something that you're working to achieve and have access to in 60 seconds, just very quick. In that 60 seconds, you breathe in and out and use your affirmations. I am happy, I am healthy, and hopefully you've made a list of affirmations and continue adding to that in your journal, whether you have something that's fancy, hardcover, fancy journal, or something that is like where the non-dominant exercises spiral notebook. I have tons of notebooks and journals, and I fill them with stuff that I'm writing, whether it's non-dominant hand exercise. I also write out. Somebody asked me what kind of things I'm writing, and I've mentioned it's the chapter on Serenity from James Allen's As a Man Thinketh, that this chapter about the calm, serene mind, which is what we're doing with 60 Seconds to Serenity. We're using these tools of the breath and the focus of our higher mental faculty to harvest the good of every situation and respond to things happening as opposed to reacting. And I've used that parking ticket as a explanation, a demonstration. You can hear I have a crew of guys out there shoveling the snow. We've had some snow here. That's one of the blessings in life. Somebody asked me about how much I have invested in my own personal growth, like for programs like the 90-day program, or reading or studying with different teachers and mentors, and the number is up over $300,000. And somebody said, that is an enormous amount. But the thing is the more personal growth work you do, the more that you understand how to bring in that kind of money so that you can do these kinds of things. You can travel all over the place, and you can study with the teachers that you want to study with. But you have to start small, and this 60 Seconds to Serenity is my way of giving back, of saying thank you for this amazing life that I have and the ability to do this. So I'm sharing these tools, these things. It's a combination of all the things I've studied for many years and invested a lot of time in playing chimes. I realize I have a very busy Saturday. I've got some studying to do, and I've got some webinars, and I've got meetings and appointments, and I've got guitar students. So I'm going to hop off of here. I realize that the time is quick. But if you are interested in any of this and you just tuned in, go back through my timeline, look for the 60 Seconds to Serenity, and stay tuned. I will take you all the way in through 2018. We'll go in through the first month. I'm taking you through a period of time of about 3 months, right, before we shift to something new, right? And I've told you that we're preparing the ground to go into. We're preparing the soil, planting all these seeds for personal achievement for you. And I love you guys. Peace, love, music. I will see you soon again.